Hello everybody, and today I'm talking about GREENLEGOCATS, kind of like mental breakdown / rant thing on Twitter. And of course, a ton of this stuff can be proven wrong, and that's probably what I'm going to be doing today. However, if you guys enjoy these types of videos, and if you guys don't like content in general, make sure you guys like the videos, and go and watch my other content because you might enjoy it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start this video. So basically, who is GREENLEGOCATS? Well, GREENLEGOCATS is a person who is quite controversial, and he has almost 500,000 subscribers. He's about 100,000 away, but he is a huge YouTuber on YouTube, and he's a huge platform on Twitter. And now, if you guys haven't already heard of the situation with Fave, go and watch my other video. But the reason this entire thing happened with GREENLEGOCATS is because of the Fave situation. Basically, just summarizing the entire situation, this guy named Fave, a huge YouTuber with like 200,000 subscribers, decided it would be a good idea to just promote a Roblox gambling site to his obvious child fan base. Now, of course, this gambling site, we don't even know if it's real or not. So he could have possibly just promoted a complete scam mystery box type deal when he promoted this gambling site to his children fan base. And of course, he received a ton of backlash for that, and all the backlash was completely well warranted. Now, of course, he has not apologized, the video is still up, he hasn't even really responded to any of these claims at all, and he has showed no remorse, no call to action, and does not care. Well, GREENLEGOCATS actually also promoted a gambling site to children, and this one was called ROBLOXFAVE. Now, of course, this site I'm pretty sure got shut down. However, he did the exact same thing as Fave. Now, back before this happened, there was multiple gambling sites, and one of them was called RBX and that one actually, at the end of its lifespan and when it was about to get shut down by Roblox, it sold all its personal data to a whack person. I have no idea who it is, but they just sold all the data. So, thousands of accounts were probably compromised, but do not go on these sites. Before I talk about this, just do not go on these sites, because there's probably somebody who's going to just sell all the data at the end, and it's just not worth it in the end. Because what's a couple thousand RAP when your entire account can get terminated, or you can just get hacked and have all of it stolen anyway. So back to GREENLEGOCATS. Now, since this thing happened with Fave and with him the exact same thing, GREENLEGOCATS had a mental breakdown because apparently Fave was not getting enough hate. So that's just a blanket black and white statement. So let's just go ahead and, thicken the plot and throw in GREENLEGOCATS statements in there. Now, before GREENLEGOCATS deactivated his account, he said multiple things, and let's just go ahead and read them off really quickly. He said, "The RTC is such a joke, lol. Everybody gets upset at me for doing one thing, and then somebody else, sometimes more popular to me, they will do the exact same thing but worse, and the RTC will be totally silent about it. Hate it. Haha, remember when I did a vid promoting Roblox gambling, and how absolutely huge of a deal it was? Then, wonder why nobody cares now, lol. I hate the RTC, a bunch of fake people who don't care about an issue at all, and only go after people like myself because I'm a punching bag. RTC is a joke. Y'all know how many friends and followers I lost because I promoted a Roblox gambling site? People blew me up and twisted what I did. Everybody was talking about it and how bad I was. And now what? Same thing happens with somebody else more popular than I was? Nothing. Not saying what I did was right, not wanting people to go and hate on the person who promoted gambling this time. Where are the fake people who called me out before?" Now, why did GREENLEGOCATS say this? It's because Fave got less hate and less backlash for promoting the Roblox gambling site than GREENLEGOCATS. Now, of course, the reason that he got less backlash is because people have changed. For example, Cassidy said about the situation that, "I think it should be stated that I'm no longer interested in calling people out. While I do think Fave should be talked about more, I don't want to be the one to kickstart that. I'm tired of contributing to cancel culture, and I wanted to stick to my own thing, And then he goes on to elaborate and says, "No, I'm not trying to keep quiet about what Fave has done either. If this was last year, I've been calling out Fave for the gambling site like I did with Cow. It's really tiring to constantly argue with people on Twitter 24/7 over trivial things that could be solved differently. Maybe cancel culture isn't the right term. I was never a fan of that. More about mob mentality, actually. When I used to call people out in the past, I only wanted them to apologize and learn from their mistakes, and not have them deplatformed or harassed." And now, what was Cassidy saying? So basically, he's not going to be calling out Fave because he doesn't do that anymore, and he's tired of it, and he doesn't feel like doing it. Now, of course, GREENLEGOCATS needs to just calm down for a bit. In my opinion, the reason GREENLEGOCATS got so much backlash and Fave got a little bit is because last year was just so crazy. Cow even made a video about it last year, and this year he didn't do anything except make one tweet that he later deleted it in less than 24 hours. So basically, nobody cares anymore. Well, some people do obviously care, like me, because I obviously made a video on it, but huge YouTubers like Cassidy and Kidden, they just don't care as much, and they're not willing to use their platform in order to criticize someone or critique them, at least in this current situation. situation. And not only that, but on top of that, GREENLEGOCATS, you just reply to a lot of drama. Fave solves the issue by just not saying anything. If you don't say anything, people can't really make content on you because there's nothing to make content on. But you replied so much that, hey, people could make videos on you and everybody hated you for that period of time. And some people still don't like you, including me. I don't like what Fave did just as much as I don't like what you did whenever it happened. And you're not being treated unjust or unfair because you didn't get as much backlash as Fave did. It's just simple change of times. Now that being said, after he undeactivated, he actually put out an entire huge statement. I'm not obviously going to read it. I'm just going to summarize it off. And he said the RTC is full of fake people and he's never had something made him mad for 3 days straight. And everything's just going to return to normal. He still thinks the RTC is fake and that he should not have received as much backlash. In the end, Fave got his $500 from the sponsorship deal, allegedly at least. And we can all say that GREENLEGOCATS think he should have got less backlash for promoting a gambling site to children. Now, constantly throughout this argument, GREENLEGOCATS states that, hey, Fave was more popular than I was back then. Fave was more popular. But, as you can see, I'm on the entire social blade right now. And, as you can see, GREENLEGOCATS Fave. And it all went down in April when apparently GREENLEGOCATS was less popular than Fave is right now. He wasn't. It's kind of obvious. GREENLEGOCATS has always been more popular than Fave throughout this entire year and last year too. So as you can see, that just debunks the entire thing. He had more subscribers. He had more views. There's nothing you can really say about that. You got more backlash also because you were bigger and had a bigger audience to promote the gambling site to. And that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like the video so more people can know about this entire situation in general and about LegoCats and Fave's situation. So, don't send hate to any of these people involved and tell Fave to respond to these claims because he actually needs to, because I just really want to see if he actually got paid $500 to promote gambling to kids. Anyways, yeah, subscribe for more, turn notifications, follow me on Twitter for things instantly like this, and join my Discord down below because it's the best way to contact me. And like the video, and goodbye.
Got my eyes on a computer screen, trying to work my digits in. I fidget with my lettering, but never with my sentences. I pause and check the clock, and it appears at 6 a.m. again. Another night wasted or another day finished, and my mind is steady running in place. I don't want to fall asleep, cause I got so much to say, but I don't want to stay awake and keep exhaustion.